Let's talk about the mind. So what do you think the mind is? Most people confuse the mind with brain. Though the mind and the brain are related and depend on one another, but they are different. The easiest way to understand what mind is and its relation to brain is with the help of a computer analogy. Brain is like the hardware and mind is like the software that helps us make use of the hardware. Many clairvoyants describe the mind as a ball of energy all around our body. This mind can primarily be divided in two parts. First is the conscious mind, which is around 10 to 12% of our mind capacity. Its functions include thinking, feeling, creating and finding logic, analyzing, making decisions, and controlling voluntary body actions. The balance 88 to 90% is what we call as the subconscious mind, which is the storehouse of all our experiences and controls all involuntary actions. What are involuntary actions? All those processes that take place in our system automatically without our complete conscious involvement. For example, breathing. While you are watching this video, are you controlling your breath consciously? Now that I have brought your awareness to the breath, you may control it consciously for some time. But later, it would go back to its normal pattern, which is being controlled by the subconscious. Similarly, your heartbeat, the digestive system, all of these are involuntary body activities being controlled by the subconscious. Along with the body organs, subconscious also controls other involuntary activities like our habits and other activities that have become so natural to us that we are able to do them effectively without even needing to put our conscious mind to it. Take the example of brushing our teeth. We don't consciously have to think how to brush. Our hand just knows it. Another example is driving. For those who drive regularly, at most times, we are not even aware of how many times we have stopped for a signal, what music was playing in the car. In fact, many a times we drive from one destination to another almost on an autopilot. This autopilot is none other but the subconscious. Then, if you know of someone around you who is struggling with the idea of getting up in the morning to exercise, you may hear them complaining at times that when the alarm rings in the morning, it's like there is somebody inside them that has a mind of its own, which puts the alarm on snooze or switches it off all by itself. At times, they don't even realize this. And at other times, it is like an internal struggle that generally this somebody inside them ends up winning. This somebody inside is again nothing else but the subconscious. The subconscious controls these involuntary actions based on, first, the premises that the action is important for your survival. Second, the fact that you had been doing the same thing consciously over a period of time, and thus, because of repeated experiences, the subconscious learns that this is the right thing to do. These behaviors not only include our actions, but also at most times our thoughts and our emotions. The interesting thing about the subconscious is that it does not distinguish between what is true and what is not. In fact, whatever comes into it is accepted as true and the subconscious acts upon it. It is for this reason that it is very important to check what information comes in to the subconscious. When we are small, the quantity of information that we are exposed to is limited, and the nature of information is simple. The conscious mind alone is able to act as a gatekeeper for the subconscious. But as we start growing, the quantity of information increases and the nature of information becomes more complex. Since most of this information becomes repetitive over a period of time, in order to reduce the workload and function efficiently, the conscious mind creates rules and beliefs for processing repetitive information. These rules and beliefs are stored in what we call as the critical filter, which then handles these repetitive information. So once the critical filter forms, any information that comes into the mind is cross-checked based on the existing beliefs. And if they are not in sync with the existing beliefs, the information is either distorted or deleted. And if the information is in sync with the belief, it is allowed to go in to the subconscious. For example, if I believe that no one loves me, and if I hear my wife telling me, "I love you," please bring milk from the nearest shop, I would either not even hear the words I love you or convince myself that she didn't mean those words, she only said it because she wanted me to do her work, which will further strengthen my belief that no one loves me. But if during a fight she tells me I hate you, though she may not have meant it, since it is in sync with my beliefs, the information will go into the subconscious and I may keep wondering about it for many days to come. Since the purpose of these beliefs is to take care of repetitive information automatically, over a period of time, we generally become unconscious of their existence. To summarize, for the purpose of this model, we have divided our mind in three parts, namely conscious mind, critical filter, and subconscious mind. When we apply this model to goal accomplishment, first, we need to consciously make our goals and fine-tune our plan of action towards accomplishing these goals. Second, find a way to bypass the critical filter so that the goals and plan of action is able to enter the subconscious mind. And third, align the subconscious to our goals and our plans so that we can, in an automatic and natural manner, move towards accomplishing these goals. In this course, in the coming modules, we will first set the goals in a way in which they motivate and inspire you, then use hypnosis to bypass the critical filter so that these goals can become a part of your subconscious, and finally use hypnosis to make the application of this plan of action natural and to a large extent automatic, thereby helping you achieve your goals.